seeing if I can maybe get some more viewers on my live stream from time to time, because I try to test this every now and then. And right now, I'm not getting anybody. As you can see, I got 0, 0, 0, 0 all the way across the board there. So I'm gonna just sit here and put the camera on myself. And what I was gonna do is maybe go around and show some of the things with this car that I found kind of not quirky, but different. But if I get nobody to come in, oh well, no harm, no foul. I mean, when I first started going live for a while, I would get people coming in, but it would be, I could tell it would be people who are really trollers and rage baiters. And because I'm older, and of course I got gray hair, I don't give a shit that I'm old. Of course I'm old. I'm 58 years old. I'm a Gen Xer. Why should I care what anybody really thinks? Because I don't, honestly. Because nobody on this app puts any money in my pocket. That's literally nobody. But I just wanted to point out some things with this car, but I can't get anybody to come and watch the video or come see my lives or whatever. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and just marking some time. Mark what they call marking time. Now, I just heard a ding. I don't know if that's a person or what, but I do have the chat on. I don't see no chats happening. It says, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Now, let's see what we got down here. What does this do? That's playable games within the stream. Choose a game to stream with. Don't want to do none of that. We got the gear here. Let's push the gear, see what that does. Oh, that's nothing. It says tag products first, and then you can pin them. What product do we want to tag? Let's see what we want to tag here. How about lavalier mic? Something that I don't have right now. I'm in the market of getting the lavalier mic so I can make videos and not have to stand with the camera in my face all the time. Let's see. I don't like that one. This one's cool. This one's good. I'm gonna hit save. It's pinned. It looks like, is it pinned to the live stream? I can't tell because pinned to live stream. See, it doesn't tell you if it's pinned or not. I know nobody's here to tell me if it's pinned or not. Low profile, omnidirectional lavalier microphone. And see, that stays on the way. It doesn't show you if anything's pinned when you get rid of that box there either. Relight, no, I don't like that. Relight off. Share box. Don't want to share because nobody's gonna come in that way. Let me see. What's this one? That's the game thing. I don't do no games, so. I'm just gonna run an experiment. It's showing that the pin is X'd out, but I'm gonna hit again. Pin to live stream. Boom. Tag product. Boom. View it. Okay, tag product. Done. Okay. I guess if I hit the pin, it's going to pin it, but I can't tell if it's pinned or not because there's nobody in here to tell me that it is pinned. So I guess I can just sit here and wait and find out if somebody comes in on the stream and they can tell me whether or not it's pinned to the stream or not. So I'll just kill some time drinking my drink. The latest video that I made, I had to make sure that when I recorded it longer than at least 4 minutes because I wanted to put it out as a video and not as a short. I'm trying to migrate away from doing the shorts thing because of the fact that what I'm trying to do now is show my journey with taking the having the GLP-1 in my orbit right now and seeing how it's affecting my body and put that in the video because there's a lot of it seems like right now there's a lot of hate. I don't know if it's hate fueled by envy and jealousy or just hate in general because of the fact that some people can not afford to maybe pay for the medication that they can use to fix their chronic maladies. Like for me, in my case, I had a brain tumor a couple of decades ago, actually. It was removed, and once the brain tumor was removed, but before that removal was done, it was causing me to have type 2 diabetes. So once the surgeon went in and did his thing and removed the tumor it was about 21 years ago now because it happened in 2005. At the time when he did that, I had no diabetes. I had no regressions, nothing like that from the tumor pushing on my pituitary gland. But and since it's been 20 years, I kind of led like a sedentary lifestyle because of the effect of my army injuries, where I can't really be as mobile and as more outgoing as I used to be, like of course when I was younger. But now that I've done that for the past 20 years, now I have to go and worry about my right knee and see if I can possibly lose a little bit of weight and maybe elongate my durability as far as walking and maybe running on a treadmill or even biking, an incumbent bike. And the stationary bikes they have that you can lay back on and don't put any weight on your knees. I'll do that for a while in physical therapy and see how long that goes and see if that can help me to get some of the pooch off, along with the GLP-1 that I'm taking for the A1C. See if that can help me out as well. But they put me on the GLP-1 because of the fact that over the past 6 months, my blood work came back with my A1C at an elevated level. And usually when you check your A1C, it's usually over a time period of 90 days or 3 months. And mine was taken at 6 months, and it was still elevated. So I asked the doctor, can he, I've read that the GLP-1 that I'm taking can be used to lower A1C level and keep the blood sugar in check. And so I'm on that now, and I've been on that journey for the past 5 weeks now. If you watch my previous video, you'll see how I started the journey and what I've been eating and what I've been trying to do with my body as far as being more active as well. Because the combination of the diet and the medication and eating what I should be eating, actually, not junk food, of course, not high carbohydrate stuff, that should help me out quite a bit. But yeah, there's a lot of envy and hate towards people taking something that they can legally take that's prescribed to you from a doctor. Add a Q&A sticker. Funny Wi-Fi name. I don't know what that is. I guess there's these stickers here. Let me see. Choose a sticker. Q&A. No, I don't want to do none of that. Yeah. It's been over 10 minutes so far. Nobody's come in. Nobody's checked in on me. Not even one single chat. This is why I don't think I should do lives anymore, because I don't have the interaction that I used to have when I first started a couple of years ago. Now it's just that nobody wants to hear and listen to an old guy chat about his maladies and what he's going through. Shit, do I even want to hear it? I'm living it and I don't want to hear it. See, and I don't even know how well the audio is. I'm sitting in the car with the engine off, of course, but I've got the sunroof closed and I've got one window open, and I don't know how well the audio is coming through on the mic because I don't have a phone mount in the car. But what I'm doing is I've got the phone lodged between the windshield and the dashboard, and seeing how that sound. I'll check the sound after I get the download it again and see and play this back and see how the sound goes, and then I'll know for certain that I do need to get a lavalier mic. I wonder if it's still pinned to the live right now, because it doesn't show anything being pinned or not. I mean, no, it doesn't show anything. Maybe that's something that Google might need to do on their end for when you do a live, that you can see the actual product that you have pinned in the during the play, not playback, but during the live session. Still 4 zeros across the board. 0 guests, 0 thumbs, 0 super thanks, 0 jewels. I think that's a jewel. Yeah. Because there was only one time when I did a live when I've actually had people coming into the live commenting. It was only happened to me one time. And that's when I was sitting on the front porch. It was that night. It was a cold night that night too. And you get people from other countries coming in more likely than you get other Americans coming in, which is kind of weird. I don't have any music planned because I don't want to get any kind of content strike and nothing like that. So that's why there's nothing but dead silence. I mean, I'll keep on trying to talk and yap my gums for a bit. But as far as the music or anything like that, I can't play any music, I don't think, because I don't need any strikes. I know I had the chat on because if I didn't have the chat on, it wouldn't show like a human body icon there on the far left. I've got the engagement on. I've got the super thanks on. I've got the, what do you call it? The oh, what is it? The tagging of products on monetization. Oh, monetization. I said enable monetization on the live stream. I guess somebody wants to talk to me. I'll let it run for about 25 minutes and then I'm just going to shut it off. No, I don't live in my car. I'm not one of those YouTubers. I don't live in my car. I have a house right there. No, I don't rent. No, I don't rent anymore. I stopped paying rent to somebody else's pocket in 2024 when I bought my house by myself. So no, I don't have a sob story to tell you right now about living in the car, shitting and showering at the gym, crying in my milk about fucking not being able to afford anything. Because things you can't afford are maybe things you don't really require or you need to survive. A lot of those people who make those videos about the crying and shit about what they can't afford and what they can't do this and they can't do that, it's because they don't choose to do otherwise. They like to live in misery. They become the misery because of the fact that they see other people doing things that they can't do, and it makes them fucking envious, and then they get really angry that they can't do what the other person is doing. So they get angry and they make videos about it. And then here on YouTube, you got people who do what they call the reaction videos. So they'll take about they'll take about 20 or 30 videos off of TikTok, smash them all together. And now what TikTok is making them do is, because they can't, to get around the using not original content thing, I think this is why it's being done, is they'll have half the screen, their face and their reaction to what's going on the other side. And that's how they get around the unoriginal content strikes and things like that from YouTube. Because when they first started, I think there were people who were doing that and they got in trouble with content strikes because of the fact that it wasn't really their content that they were using. They were using TikTok clips and they would go off the screen. And now some of them, what they do is they'll say some words in the beginning, then they'll put up a little post or a little article thing, and they'll edit that, and they'll say something towards the article, and then they'll say, well, since we got the backstory, let's watch these clips. And then you watch the clips, and you see nothing but clips that, of course, have come from nothing but that come from TikTok, and you get the TikTok clip minus that little musical chime they put on the back of the clip. That's not there anymore. So you just go from one clip to the next clip to the next clip to the next clip, and they do that for about 9 to 10 minutes. And because it's over 8 minutes, they get to add multiple mid-roll ads within that conglomeration of their intro, article, blurb, and then the TikTok videos and this. And then on the back end, what they'll do is they'll clip that last one off and they'll add their what they call, I guess it's an outro. So where they'll say, you know, like the video and share the content, comment what you think, and then they'll ask you to subscribe to the channel. But it's not really their content. See, and that's what I don't understand, that it's not, they're not making the majority of the content. It's just their little blurb in the beginning that they put, and that's, you know, and they take that long video, that long form video, and then what some of them are doing now is they're getting that long form video chopped up in pieces to put in the shorts now. So they chop that 9 to 10, 15-minute video up with all those, that conglomeration of bullshit in it, and they'll put that in the shorts program so they can make money on the shorts and the longs. So it's kind of a way of scheming the system, but they're getting it done. And it seems like to me, like every day there's a new one that comes, but that's popping up, a new YouTuber that's doing the whole reaction thing. And because sometimes you'll see the same clips, but in a different YouTube creator's video. So it's like it's kind of doing the same thing. Eventually, that's just going to come to an end also, where YouTube is going to say, we just want original, non-edited, glossy fucking videos. We're tired of that other shit, because other shit really has no value to it, really. And I think the only reason that they're doing this is because of the fact that they have nothing to say for over the 8 minutes on their own, or what they're doing, what they're going through themselves. So they take somebody else's grief and stripe and fucking life story and live off of that. So they're doing it. I put up one of those stickers on the live. It says, TV intro you never skip. TV intro you would never skip. Which one would you never skip? I would never skip the Charlie's Angels one. That's right, I'm old as fuck. I wouldn't skip the Charlie's Angels one. No cigar tonight. I'll probably end this about another 5 minutes or so. And I'll head inside and see what's on the tube as far as sports, what kind of sports are streaming tonight. Maybe have some basketball on tonight. Definitely some baseball, because midweek baseball is probably being played on the West Coast. And catch a movie after that. I don't know what movie I'm going to watch after that, though, because I watched that stupid Freddy Part 2 movie. God, that was stupid. "26 minutes and nobody's come in. Nobody's. I don't know. Maybe I'm not being distributed in the system or something. Maybe, I don't know what the fuck. But well, that's just a chat filter. No bodies, no thumbs, no super thanks or super chats or whatever the hell you call it, and no jewels. I'm just flapping my gums in the wind. 3 more minutes, y'all, and I'm out. Tomorrow I might want to do not one of these, but I'll probably do another video on the car. And since the fuel thing is such a big deal these days, I'm going to show you what my gas tank says on the inside door of what kind of fuel that I should be putting in this car. What it should be as compared to what the minimum should be. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I got some news for you on that one. Now, I'm going to make that one an actual video tomorrow. I'm not going to do any live one. I'm not going to do it live. I'm going to do a regular video because I've been seeing a lot of videos on Audi maintenance. And there's one particular channel that I watch that I've been starting to watch lately where he's the guy's been like an Audi mechanic for 20 some odd years. And as far as fuel requirements go, I think that he would know the best or know the most about it. And, you know, I took his information and I did some research of my own and found that what he was saying is actually true. And it was surprising to me to find out that there was, in all these gas stations that you go to, the one that I do go to, you know, habitually now, since I've gotten this car since last year, is the one that's been on the list as saying that they're the ones that they're actually the distributor of fuel to other gas stations. They sell the leftover fuel to the lower end gas stations, and sometimes when they do that, they don't add the correct or right detergents that they do from their factory, from the original refiner's factory with the gasoline. And I just found it kind of interesting that one manufacturer, that refiner, doesn't make sure their product is kept up to the same standard that they put out for themselves. And maybe because it makes it easier for them to sell, maybe because they don't give them that requirement that that allows the I would say discount gas provider, like discount gasoline stations, that allows them to pay to make the price what they feel they should charge the customer. This is interesting. It's interesting, really. But God knows we don't have the same bullshit here in Florida that they're dealing with out in California. With that being said, I'm going to close this down to 30 minutes. I appreciate you if you kind of stumble across this video, that you subscribe to my channel, turn your notification bell on, comment on anything you may listen to here. If you listen to the whole 30 minutes, hey, thank you. I appreciate you very much. Comment and let me know what you think about what I said about some of the things I said in this video. And with that being said, I'm going to shut it down and head in for the night. Take care.